Krishna Krishna Hare कीर्तन की, जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की, ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की।
Hare Krishna. I think some of you already know Charu Prabhu, but we see many new faces. I thought we'll take this opportunity to introduce his grace Charu Krishnacharan Prabhu. So he got connected to Krishna consciousness in the year 2018 when he was in his college days. And right from day one, he has been very, very sincere. 2020, he passed out. He had got an offer, but then he had a higher calling. He wanted to serve the mission. And right from 2020, he has been serving full time in this mission of Krishna consciousness. And right from day one, I have observed him. His mood of service is exemplary. Whatever it is, whatever circumstances, he has been always busy in some or the other service. Last few months, he was not well physically. But mentally, he was always thinking how I can serve, how I can do something for the mission, to spread this mission more and more. This is a very, very amazing quality. So we'd like to welcome Charu Prabhu by chanting one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Prabhu, I'm not qualified to get such a warm welcome. So let's start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kalamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagriyata Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Deshatarine Namo Mahabharanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratrushe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hare Priya Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gauravaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Mukam karoti vācālam kandam nandāyate yat kripātamaham vande Shri Guru Nityananda Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone for Sunday morning IYMF Bhagavatham class. First, I'm very happy. Second thing, I'm little tensed also. It's like FOE session only, almost all full. So FOE sessions, Saturday evening Gita course for new boys, we can just speak whatever we want. Because it's already there in PPT. We can speak, no problem, no tension. New boys. So for them, whatever you speak, that's new only for them. But Sunday morning, I'm always little tensed. So when I get this opportunity to read Bhagavatam, because Sunday morning it's we cannot speak anything and everything. So all the devotees are chanting good number of rounds. They're already serious in bhakti, and they're already there in bhakti quite some time back. And Sunday morning means, like all of you, so interested to come hear the class. So we have the opportunity to sleep nicely, like other materialists we see. But still, all the devotees coming Sunday morning to hear something, Krishna Katha, and get nourished. So to address serious devotees, the speaker also should be very, very serious. So I seek blessings and prayers from all assembled Vaishnavas to please pray for me and bless me that I can do this service properly and do justice for this service Sunday morning. So today's topic is, I thought of taking this, the rarest gift, the human form of life. I was searching which bhajan is very close to this and found out this is the bhajan. And this bhajan is the favorite bhajan of Srila Prabhupada. So recently I got to know this. So one may think, why Acharyas, Narottam Das Thakur, who written this song, why is he thinking like this? He is a great Acharya, great pure devotee. Why is he telling like this? Manushya Janma Paya Radha Krishna Nabaji. Why is he telling like this? Not just in many other Acharyas, even Bhaktivinoda Thakur. He also have number of prayers like this, telling themselves, I'm very fallen soul. Oh Lord, only you can help me. Why these great devotees are thinking like this? Because great devotees or advanced devotees means those devotees who have filled with this humility. So they knew, they have realized the greatness of the Lord and the tininess of the living entity. Of course, they are not in this situation, praying in this way. That is their humility. And they are giving these wonderful prayers for us also to meditate, discuss about these prayers, and try to advance in our devotional service. So we see this topic, the rarest gift, human form of life, through this bhajan. We analyze this bhajan as much as possible, along with the verses of Srimad Bhagavatam and purpose of Srila Prabhupada. The first stanza of this prayer, Hari Hari Vipale Janama Gunayinu Manushya Janma Paya Radha Krishna Navajiya. So Manushya Janma. So Manushya, let's go a little more deeper into this particular term Manushya. So Manu, we know him, the descendant of Brahma, the son of Brahma. So the descendants of Manu are known as Manushya. Little more deeper. So in Manushya, there are various categories. The lowest of them are known as Vanya Jivi or Vanya Jivana. In the form of Niti speak, they are Aniti. So these people are immoral. They live in immoral platform. Basically, they are the forest dwellers. There is no Niti for them. And second caste, little higher than this Aniti. That is Nirishwara Niti. So these people are so-called cultured people. So-called. So they follow basic rules and regulations of the state. But they are atheistic. They don't believe in the scriptures. They don't believe in the Lord. Externally they are very good. But internally, they don't have any Krishna consciousness. They don't believe in the scriptures. A little more higher, or Sheshwara Niti. So these people have, their philosophy is monotheistic, non-Vedic theism. So basically, they have the philosophy that is God inspired, but man-made. Who are these people? Huh? Who are these Sheshwarani people? They are inspired by the God, but they are man-made. Man-made. Like Buddhism, Islam, Christianity. So they are non-Vedic, but they are God-related. Inspired by man-made. And next platform, the highest, is Varnashrama system. So above three, what we discussed. What are the three? Let's rewind. Aniti, Nidishwara Niti, and Sheshwara Niti. So these three categories of Manushya are defective and uncivilized. So civilized means following the Varnashrama system. So what is the qualification of this Varnashrama system? The first and the most basic qualification is no adharma, no question of sinful activities, just following dharma, and having the faith in the Vedic scriptures. So 7th chapter, verse number 3. What is the verse? Yes. Manushyanam sahasreshu kaschit yatati siddhahe yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam veti tattvataha. Sri Ramanujacharya, so while writing the commentary on this particular verse, so he gives the definition of actually who is a Manushya. So he says, one who understands and implements Vedic scriptures is called a Manushya. One who understands and not just understanding, implementing the Vedic scriptures in one's own life, he is known as a Manushya. Or else he is just a two-legged animal. And what is the goal of this Varnashram system, people? To attain Krishna or Krishna Prema. That is their goal. And these people are called Manushya. And very fortunate, we all of us, quite some time we are trying to follow the Vedic scriptures very nicely, trying to follow the 4 regulative principles sincerely. Kaya, Vacha, Manasa. So we have reached the platform of Manushya. So that is what the prayer is. Manushya Janma Paya Radha Krishna Na Bhajya. Now Manushya we understood. Little more. Next slide. Manushya Janma Paya Radha Krishna Na Bhajya. If we just understand the deep intensity in this word. Manushya Janma Paya. So he's giving a lot of emphasis on this. So he's telling it's very difficult to get this Manushya Janma. And this is accepted even by Srimad Bhagavatham. So let's see a few verses regarding this. This is a very, very important verse in the whole Bhagavatam, explaining the importance of human form of life. 11.9.29 Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur would quote this verse number of times. When he is in Vrindavan, near Radhakund, he is not speaking about Radharani. He is telling about this verse, speaking about this verse. So please repeat. Ladva sudurlabamidam bahu sambhavante manushyamattata manityam apiha dhiraha purnam yateta napate tanu mrityu yava nishreyasaya vishaya kalu sarvatasya. So this sloka says labdva. Labha means profit, something we have achieved. Labdva. What we have achieved? Bahu sammamante manushya. This manushya janma. Now we understood the terminology manushya in detail. So we got this manushya janma, which is durlabam. Durlabam means rare. Sudurlabha means very, very rare. So to get this human form is very, very rare. In fact, it's very, very difficult to get it. Let's analyze more this particular statement. So there is a famous verse in Vishnu Puran. All of you know this. So let's revise once again. जलजानवलक्षाणि
जलजानवलक्षाणि
स्थावरलक्षविंशतिः
स्थावरलक्षविंशतिः
कृमयो रुद्रसंज्ञकाः पक्षिणां दशलक्षणाः
पक्षिणां दशलक्षणाः
त्रिंशल्लक्षाणि पशवः
त्रिंशल्लक्षाणि पशवः
चतुर्लक्षाणि मानुषाः
चतुर्लक्षाणि मानुषाः.
So in totality in an universe, how many species of life are there? 8.4 million or 84 lakh species of life. Where is the proof? Here is the sloka from Vishnu Puran. So Jalaja Navalakshani. Jalaja means aquatics. Those living entities which are there, which live in the water. Navalakshani. How many? 9 lakh species of life which live in the water. Sthavara Laksha Vimshati. Laksha? Laksha means? 1 lakh species. That is those who are staying on the land. Sthavara Laksha Vimshati. Krimaya Rudra Sankyakaha. Rudra Sankyaka means reptiles, insects, all this. So there are 11 lakh species. Pakshina Dasalakshanam, the bird species. There are 10 lakh species in birds. And Trimshal Lakshani Pasavaha, 4-legged animals. Trimshal Lakshani. Trimshal means 30 lakh. Chatur Lakshani Manusha, 4 lakh species. If you just see the ratio, 84 lakh species. In this 84 lakh species, 80 lakh species are the other creatures. Only 4 lakh species are human beings. Just see the ratio. 80 lakhs and 4 lakhs. They are very, very little, tiny in this creation also, in this world. Very, very tiny. But to get to the human form of species life, one has to go through remaining 80 species of life. It's not that in aquatics one takes a birth as a fish, and after coming to directly to the 4-legged animal, and next becoming a tree, and finally coming to the human species. No, this is not the way. 9 lakh species of life in Jalaja, that is aquatics. So he has to go through each and every species of life in aquatics, and then come to Krimaya. Then next to Pashuva. So like this, passing 80 lakh species of life, finally one comes to the platform or the body of a human being. Can you imagine how difficult it is? Idam bahu sambhavante. Sambhava means repeated cycle of birth, death, old age, disease. Birth, death, old age, disease. Birth, death, old age, disease. Every life he has to go through this. And after suffering so much, for so long, and one gets this human form of life. And this is what even Govinda Ghosh also says. Bhajaho re mana Shri Nandanandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Dullabha Manava Janama Satsange. So he's telling Dullabha. Same thing is telling Dullabha. So these Vaishnava songs are so amazing. So I heard from one of our senior devotees, he was telling the Vaishnava songs which we got from Vaishnava Acharyas, these are the essence of all the Vedic scriptures. So in this particular thing you can see. So how difficult it is. Vedic scriptures give one more analogy or example. So let's say there is a big ocean. What is the largest or biggest ocean in the planet? Pacific Ocean. Let's take Pacific Ocean. So in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, on the surface of the ocean, there is a wooden plank. In the wooden plank, there is a hole. And far away somewhere, on the shore, there is a turtle or a tortoise. So he's asking the question, the Vedic scriptures. So what is the guarantee that this turtle or the tortoise getting into the ocean, swimming into the ocean, and finally comes through the hole of this wooden plank? which is in the middle of the ocean on the surface. Is it possible? Just think about it. Almost impossible. But scripture says, even this is also possible. But getting a human birth is impossible. It's very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. And however, this durlabha, sudurlabha, labhva sudurlabha bahu sambhavante. So this is the term we understand, sudurlabha. Next, manushya. What is the other quality of this manushya? Arthadam. Arthadam means which is useful. Anartha means which is useless. Artha means which is useful. And how this is useful, this human body is useful. So if you take any species of life, except human being, there is no question of practicing bhakti. Any animal life you take, there is no question of practicing bhakti. Only human species we get the opportunity to practice bhakti. Of course, there are some exceptions like Gajendra, Garuda, only few exceptions, not more than that. Generally speaking, in animal species, one cannot practice bhakti. Only human life can get this most wonderful opportunity to practice bhakti. Chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, read Bhagavatam, discuss Bhagavatam like this. And think about the goal of life, that is Krishna Prema. In this way, it is very, very arthatam. One devotee is giving this example. Let's say some person, he invested 10 rupees in a business and now is making millions. Is he intelligent? Yes, he is very intelligent. Investing 10 rupees, now getting millions of rupees as profits, really intelligent. Generally, in the materialist circles, if we ask who is the intelligent person, some may say maybe the one who gets into IITs, IIMs, or President of America. These are the intelligent people may say. Let's take these cases. A person who got into IIT and then into IIM and later became the President of America. Isn't he intelligent? Yes, he is a very intelligent person. But the most intelligent person is someone else. So let's analyze this body. What is this body all about? Spirit soul, what is the quality of a spirit soul? Sat, Chit, Ananda. And this is the quality Krishna also has. And we also take the same quality as a spirit soul. But in the body is completely opposite. Asat, Achit, Nirananda. Sat means eternity. It's always there. And this body is temporary. Chit means full of knowledge. And this body is full of Achit, full of ignorance. And Krishna is Ananda, full of bliss. And this body is full of miseries only. Full of miseries. And with this temporary body, with full of ignorance, with full of miseries, if one is attaining Krishna Prema, if one is getting Krishna, who is Satchitananda Vigraha, isn't he the most intelligent person? Yes. So who is the intelligent person? So that's why this body is Arthatam. And the next word it says, this body is Artha, human body is Artha, but it is Anitya, temporary. It can be taken at any point of time. At any point of time. But still people in this world have full faith that I am going to live for many, many years. How many years can we live? Any expectations? Huh? Max 60. Wow, amazing. Any other number? Those who attended my level 2 sessions, they are not giving any answer. Some may have 70 years, 60 years, 80 years. Since there is a lot of expectation. But the truth is, we don't know when we are going to die. Some examples I've seen in my real life. So there was one FOI boy. So he was telling a couple of months back, his relative's daughter, her age is 5-year-old. So she was getting some breathlessness, some cough, cold, high fever. So she was taken to the hospital. And after being taken to the hospital, everything the doctor treated very nicely. Everything is done. Just proper, everything was nice. So while coming back from the hospital to the house, on the way, she was dead. 5-year-old. Can you imagine? One of my friend in 2017, still I remember, when I was in my second semester of engineering, finished my afternoon, this class, morning class, and coming to the mess to have the lunch. So while going to the mess, I got the call from my friend, 10th class friend. He said, Macha, our friend Nagaraj is no more. Is no more. And his age was 21 years. So this person wants to become a police. So every day in the morning he goes to gym and do running. How many of you go to gym? Just ask him. So he goes to gym, do nice jogging every single day. And he doesn't have any diseases at the particular point of time. So he did the walking, running, jogging nice days. He reached the house. So reaching the house. Finally, what do you call that gadapa in English? Threshold of the house. He just fell on it. Finish. Spot. Gone. 21-year-old. What is our age? I will not ask him this. No disease, nothing. But still, 21-year-old. We know the history of this building, right? How we got this building by the owner. So his daughter, 28-year-old, if I'm not wrong, she was a doctor. His daughter was a doctor. She was lying on the bed here in the room. Of course, no ghost here. We did all the actors. She got recently married just a few months before. She was lying because of some gastric issue. She took a tablet. Recently, police also came to do some investigation here. She was just lying on the bed night. 28-year-old. Morning, gone. One of my relatives, 35-year-old. He also got married. He has some 6-year-old kid, daughter. Last year, he met with an accident, gone. Now who will take care of his wife and child? So in this way, human form of life is anityam. Any time it can go. Now I will not ask how long we are going to live. You know the answer. But still, this Maya Shakti is so powerful, illusion is so nice, still she keeps us in illusion. Do you know what is the 8th wonder? We know Swayam wonders. 8th wonder is told by Yudhishthira Maharaj in Mahabharata. Sri Aksharas was asking, "Oh Yudhishthira, what is the greatest wonder in this world?" Then he says, beautiful shloka, please repeat. Ahani ahani bhutani gacchanti yama mandiram sesha stavaram ichanti kim ashcharyam atapparam. So he is telling ahani ahani bhutani gacchanti yamalayam or yama mandiram. Every day someone or the other are leaving this body, leaving this world and going to Yama Mandira. What is Yama Mandira? Yamaloka or neighboring hood. Yes. Every single day people are dying. But still people think, he is dying, she is dying, everyone is dying. But I will stay forever. People are thinking like this. What can be the greatest wonder than this? And people are making plans. I am going to stay for a long time. Let me make many plans and stay here forever. You know heard about Loma Rishi? How many have heard about it? Only few. Then I have to repeat this story. So Loma Rishi, so we know the lifespan of Brahma. Certainly not described, will not lack of time. What is the lifespan of Brahma? 311 trillion, 40 billion years. What is our lifespan? On a positive sense, let's take 60-70 years positive. Let's be optimistic. 60-70 years max. I was going to Google also search. What is the average of lifespan of a human being? 71 years, exactly. Let's say 71 years. As follow the Google, or ChatGPT recent times. So what is the difference? 311 trillion 40 billion years lifespan of Brahma, and human beings are 70 years. Where is the ratio? 0.00000. I think one will not come anywhere. Infinity. So this is the lifespan of Brahma. So Lomas Rishi. So what is the lifespan of one day of Brahma? Ah, 71 Divya Yugas into 1000, that is 40 Manvantras is equal to 43.2 crore years. So that is the one day of Brahma. So when one day of Brahma passes from Lomasa Rishi, so one hair falls down. How many hairs are there? Unlimited, we cannot measure. So in this way, when one day of Brahma passes, one hair on the Lomasa Rishi falls down. And when in this way, when all the hair on the body of Lomasa Rishi falls down, then Lomasa Rishi will die. Can you imagine? So in this way, Lomasa Rishi, you can tell, see, Rishi is a great transcendentalist. Every day is doing chanting Hare Krishna, every single day. So one day he was going in the forest, maybe it's sunny, rainy one day, along with his disciples. And his disciples told, "Oh my Guru Maharaj, the weather is not good. So let us build you a small hut, a bhajan kutir, so that in that hut you can sit peacefully and you can chant your Hare Krishna mantra. No problem." And do you know what is the response of Lomasa Rishi? Lomasa Rishi told, "Hare Krishna, what are you telling? We have very short span of life. We can die any moment. Don't waste time in building these huts." What is the lifespan of this? And he's making these statements. And we people in this world, Prabhuji, a lot of fixed deposit. I want to build a house for my house, my children. Big plans. Of course, you have to do under the guidance. But look at the illusory potency of the Lord. So this body is anityam. At any time, it can take away. Death is awaiting us every single moment. Every single moment. So we are in the Bhakti Vaibhav course. So we are going through this pastime of Puranjana. So Narada Muni gives an allegorical story. So allegorical story means which is not true, but telling that story, indicating some person. Hey Baba, this is the you are the one. So in this story he tells. So there was a king named Puranjana. He was, who is this Puranjana? In our life we are the ones. Puranjana, the meaning Puranjana is the one who is living in the body. Living in the body and enjoying his body. So he is known as Puranjana. And this Puranjana is living in his palace or the kingdom, that is his body. And he is enjoying his life with his wife for many thousands of years. So he's enjoying. Finally he came to the old age. He's about to meet his death. So in this description, Narada Muni says, so when he's enjoying his life in this way, there are many other people came to attack his kingdom. And these people are Chandavega, Gandharvas and Gandharvi. So Chandavega came to attack this. And this Chandavega is always attacking. So these Chandavega indicate the time factor in our life. And Gandharvas and Gandharvis indicates the days and nights of our life. So every single day and night, we are losing our lifespan. Every single day. Every moment we are getting older and older. So when a child is born, after a few months or a few years, we'll ask how old the child is, isn't it? Or will we ask how young the child is? How old? The baby is getting older. Every single day the lifespan is reducing and death is awaiting us every single moment. And when that death knocks our door, we don't know. Either we'll be in the PG or in the base or in the ashram, wherever we are. Death will come for sure. It will knock our door. But when? We don't know. That's why this is Anityam. Arthadam, but Anityam. If we come to the last, Vishya Kalu Sarvatasya. So we'll see this. Manushya Manushya Arthadam Anityam Apihadiraha. So after understanding this human form of body is Arthadam and Anityam, what should be a sober person? Adhira should do Apiha. Turnam yatete na patet anumrityu yavat Nishreyasaya. So Nishreyasa means the ultimate benefit. What is the ultimate benefit? Is to attain Krishna Prema, eternal service of the Lord. So one has to endeavor immediately after understanding the importance of this human form of life to attain this Nishreyasaya, eternal life in the spiritual world. That is attaining Krishna Prema. Immediately you should do it. But if he is not taking up this process of bhakti seriously and just engaging in sense gratification, Vishaya Kallu Sarvatasyat. This Vishaya means sense gratification. And we get this sense gratification every life. 84 lakh species. Already we have enjoyed 80 lakh species. In every life there is sex life. There is sense gratification. And still after getting this human form of life also, we're just engaging in sense gratification. Godness. That is why he is telling here, Manushya Janma Paya Radha Krishna Navajiya. So at the end of life, you are not attaining Krishna Prema. We have to sing this. Not in joy, in humility, but in regret. Manushya Janma Paya Radha Krishna Navajiya. So what is the sense gratification means? Nidrahara, Ahara Nidra, Vayamaitunamsha, Samanyametat Pashuvi Naraha, Dharma, what is it actually? Dharmani Hesha, Yatako Vishesha, Dharmena Hina, Pashuvi Samana. After getting this human form of life, one is not taking the highest form of Dharma, that is Krishna Prema, but practice of Bhakti, he is just animal itself. There is no difference between he and an animal. And even if you come to sense gratification, Prabhuji, you may tell us, sense gratification enjoyed in 80 lakh species. But we don't remember it. Correct? Optimistic people. So in this life, let's start the new cycle of sense gratification. And we started also. And Prabhupada gives what is the defects of the sense gratification. In 4th canto, chapter 25, verse number 24. So what is the sense gratification? What in the human form is dividing the defects of it. So there are 3 defects. A person works very hard for sense gratification. So there are 3. First one, I'm just repeating the statement. You can hear. A man in the mode of passion wants to work very hard to derive some benefit. But he does not know that time will never allow him to enjoy anything permanently. We may earn crores and crores of money. Let's take the example of all the materialists, great materialists, all the rich people. They got the empires, big companies to take. They have the huge empire. Crores, billions of rupees. But how long they could enjoy? Death comes, finish. Mrityu sarvaharasyaha. Krishna is that Mrityu. He just takes away everything. Either he'll take away the opulence, what we accumulated, or he'll take away ourselves from this wealth. One day is finished. How much or hard we work for sense gratification, we cannot enjoy it permanently. So that is first defect. Second defect. So Prabhupada writes, compared with the work one expends, the gain is not so profitable. Just imagine how much hard we are working. Are we getting the equal amount of result, whatever it is, money, whatever it is, take it. It is not even matchable. work so hard full day and salary is little less. Just imagine how much hard we are working. But it's not so profitable. This is the second point. Second defect. Insensate gratification in the human form of life. Third defect. Even if it is possible, let's be optimistic. Even if it is possible, it is not without any distress. Every sense gratification comes with the distress. Krishna proves this in Bhagavad Gita. Anyone? Sense gratification comes with the distress. Yes. Yehi samsparshaja bhoga dukkhayo na yevate yadyanta kaunteya nadeshu ramati buddha. What's the number? 522. So whenever I ask you sloka, the next question you can expect from me. Sloka number. So we should be like advocates. So Prabhupada says this. We should be like advocates in the law. Advocates, you see that? IPC section. So. He'll quote. As devotees, we also should be like advocates. We want to prove some point, we have to quote this Shastra, this particular chapter, this particular sloka. Then it makes authenticity. Then people will take it. So this sloka says, any sensitivity, even if it is possible to enjoy, which is better profitable, but still there is a distress. Let's take normal job you take. Don't get offended, just telling example fact. The fact is so. How much distress we have to take? Full month we have to work. Finally to get one message. SMS. Hare Krishna, your account is credited with X amount. Yes or no? It's a fact. So these are the three defects in the sense gratification of human form of life. That's why this sloka is saying, when you get a human form of life, don't waste for sense gratification. Engage completely in the devotional service of the Lord. And not this sloka. Many slokas comes. Many slokas. Just wait a few for our time constraint. Even Prahlad Maharaj says this. 7th canto, chapter 6, verse number 1. Prahlado vacha Kaumaram macharet pragyo Dharman bhagavataniha Dullabam manusham janma Tadapi adruvam ardadam. Same thing Prahlad is also telling. 5-year-old boy. He is telling to everyone to start devotional service from the age of 5 years. Kaumaram macharat pragyo Dharman bhagavataniha. Take up the Bhagavad Dharma. Why? Because this human form of life is dullabam. Same point Prahlad is also repeating. 5-year-old boy. What is our age? Maybe 25, 35, 30, whatever. Dullabam manusham janma tadapi adruvam ardadam. Same ardadam, dullabam. Same point is mentioning. And adruvam. Dhruvam means which is there. It's there, permanent. Adruvam means it's not permanent. And another sloka, 11:20-17. Hrideha madhyam Sulabam sudullabam Pravam sukalpam guru karnadaram Mayanukulena navasvaderitam Puman bhavabdim na taret sa atmaha. So this sloka also says the same thing. So this human form of life is very, very rare. Take up devotional service seriously. If you are not taking up this devotional service properly, and you want to take birth again, just you are telling Atmaha, you are just committing suicide, nothing else. Nrideha madhyam. So this Nrideha is like a boat in the ocean of material existence, samsara. Sulabam to Sudurlabam, same thing again repeating. So why Bhagavatam has to repeat this again and again? What is the reason? Redundancy? Or Bhagavatam forgets, whereas they forgot, huh? He has written already before in Prahlad Maharaj prayers. Why is he writing again? Huh? Yes. Bhagavatam, 1st canto, chapter 1, verse number 10. Praye nalpasha sabhya kalavasmin yuge jana manda sumanda matayur manda bhagya vivatrutaha. So this whole class is for myself. I have prepared for myself so that intensify my devotion service. If there are nice points, you can take it also. Manda sumanda matayur, this human brain which is there na, this Kaliyuga jiva, manda, lazy people. We know it, but still we don't understand it. We know that we have this soul, not this body. We know Krishna, that is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but we don't understand it. That is why Krishna tells, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvataha. We know Krishna is the Supreme Personality, we have to serve Him only and nothing else. We know it, but we don't understand it. Same thing here also. We know that this human form of body is very rare. We have to practice bhakti intensely. But still, tattvataha, we don't understand it. That's why Bhagavatam repeats again and again. That's why Acharyas repeat this again and again in all their prayers, commentaries. And this body is like a boat in the ocean of material existence. And who is the captain of this boat? He is the spiritual master, Guru. And the basic scriptures are the favorable winds to cross this ocean of material existence and reach the shore of Vaikuntha. And even after getting this opportunity, getting the spiritual master, favorable winds, Vedic scriptures, still a person is not attaining Krishna Prema. Sa Atmaha, gone case, is just committing suicide. 11:20:17. Movie abhi baki hai. 11 to 29. This also says, Durlabho manusho deho Dehinam sharabhanguram Tatra vidurlabham manye Vaikunta priyadarshanam Durlabho manusho deho. Now you understand that terms, I need not explain. You understand through previous slokas. Durlabho manusho deho Dehinam shanabhangura. Shanabhangura. At any moment, at any kshana, this body can be taken away. Anityam, same point is mentioned. So please take up bhakti very seriously. Because this Durlabha, Vaikunta Priyadarshanam. And more emphatically, he's telling about here, Durlabha, Tatrapi Durlabham Manye Vaikunta Priyadarshanam. We got this human form of body. So after getting this human form of body, still we are engaged in the process of sensory gratification, not able to give up. How much pathetic it is. Just imagine. In every life we enjoyed very nice sense gratification, but after coming to the human form of life, but still we are stuck in the human form. This is sense gratification. Very, very difficult. Very pathetic situation. So I was discussing with one devotee a couple of days back. Actually, Prabhu, you have to increase your rounds, you have to chant more, read more, you have to increase your bhakti. Or else we don't know what will be the next life. We have to attain Krishna Prema this very life. That is what Prabhupada says. That is what even Saraswati Thakur also says. This world is like a toilet. Will you be staying in the toilet forever? No. We just do our work, leave the place. So we came to this toilet of miserable place of material world, Dukkhalayam. Just do our duties, practice bhakti intensely and get lots from this place. So let's finish the business of Krishna consciousness in this one life. That is what our acharyas want. But after hearing from this devotee, he made a statement. Prabhuji, why are you taking so much now? At least his mood is like this. See, I am practicing bhakti now. Next life, however, I will become a human. I will continue. Still, many devotees have this in the mind. I'll practice bhakti chant 16 hours little bit here and follow regular to consult, have prasadam. Every Sunday come, attend the class, Saturday attend the class, do some service. Since we have done some bhakti, so I'm guaranteed next life I'll become a human being. Even though it is guaranteed, let's take optimistically. What is the guarantee we'll get the opportunity to get the association of devotees? Because we are accumulating punya now. If we still have material desires in our heart while practicing bhakti, that may turn into material piety also, and will get a lot of enjoyment in the next life. And Prabhupada makes a statement: most of his disciples will end up in moon or heavenly planets. Kshine punya martilokam vishanti. After enjoying so long, again one has to come to this material world. And again the cycle starts: birth, death, old age and disease. And we can see many great materialists born in a big rich families. They have done a lot of piety. That's why they were born there. No need to do anything. No going to job also. Just sit at home. Everything will come to their place. How much punya they have done? Definitely they would have done some bhakti also. That's why they got this opportunity. But how many of them are really taking a bhakti? Just imagine. Instead, they are getting into negative association, spoiling their life. Again, stuck in the cycle of birth and death. Maybe again, dog species like cat species. Again, stuck in the cycle of birth, death, old age, and disease. It's true or not? It's true. So that's why we should not take a chance to get into another life. This life, we have to break the cycle of birth and death. Even if we don't want, our acharyas want this. For their pleasure at least, they have done so much of hard work for us. Look at Prabhupada, how much hard work he did. At the age of 70, going to West. Is it an easy thing? At the age of 70, people take retirement. Definitely, all of us must have planned our retirement also for sure. But Prabhupada at the age of 70 left India, went to the West to preach Krishna consciousness. For what? To get another birth again in the next life? No. To finish this business of Krishna consciousness in this one life. At least for their pleasure, let's take up bhakti very seriously. I know one FI boy last year. We started our sessions in our old center. So this boy, very nice. He was born in Mayapur, the headquarters of ISKCON, where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, all the Panchatattva did their pastimes. And he was born in a family of devotees. Their parents are devotees, initiated, 16 daughters. But his condition is little difficult, not little, more difficult. He chants every day 2 rounds. But his condition is like this. His eyesight, no? So you can just see top and diagonally. He cannot see down, or he cannot see left, right side. He doesn't have that vision. So every time he goes out, something other will hit his leg. Because he cannot see. Once so happened, he was in this laboratory. I think he's from New Horizon College. He was there for 1 year. He was in his laboratory doing something. But since his vision is not proper, he fell on some chemicals, some blast happened. And the teachers told this boy, please leave the college. Because if the defect is there, anything can happen later. Yes or no? From this point we can understand he was born in the family of devotees. So from this point we can understand he already practiced bhakti in the previous life. But what is the condition right now? He came to me, asked me, Prabhuji, I'm chanting Hare Krishna, but why am I suffering like this? A devotee son is asking me this. Can you imagine? So we don't know what will be the next position of ours. We may be taking birth in the family of devotees also. We may get the opportunity also. But still, what karma is there? How many how many papa we have done, we don't know. Which karma will blast at what point of time, we don't know. That is why emphasis is given by all the acharyas. To attain Krishna Prema in this very life. Let's become more and more serious. But is it so easy? Is it so easy to attain Krishna Prema? Very difficult. So let's go back to that prayer, the bhajan. Hari Hari Bi Phale Janama Gunainu Manushya Janama Paya Radha Krishna Bhajayam Janiya Suniya Vishakainu. By mistake, if anyone takes poison, it just is a mistake, that's it. He cannot do anything. But knowingly is taking a poison, he is committing suicide. So similarly, knowingly, if we are not perfecting our life in this life, we are just taking poison, that's it. And we have to regret like this. And next line. Golokera prema dana Harinama Sankirtana Ratina Janmi Lokere Tai. So this says Golokera Premadhana, the treasure of Goloka comes in the form of Hare Krishna Mahamantra Sankirtan. But Ratina Janmilo Kenetai, but I don't have this Rati, this attraction to the holy names of the Lord. This is what in the second verse of Sikshastakam, in Mahaprabhu says, because of my anarthas, I am not getting this taste for this holy name. Samsara Vishanele Divani Shiriye Jwale Juraite na koyuno pai. Day and night my heart burns from the fire of the poison of holiness, and I have not taken the means to relieve it. I have not taken it. Golokera Premadana is given in the form of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. But because of this samsara, this material desires in the heart, I am not getting the taste in the holy name. What is my situation? Next. Brajendra Nandana Jai Sachi Sutta Hoilose Balarama Hoilo Dita. Because of understanding our situation, our pathetic situation, even after getting the human form of life, still we are stuck in the sense gratification. We are not able to get out of it. Krishna personally descends. As Krishna, he came, gave us Bhagavad Gita, but still we are not taking up. So Krishna again descends to show the path of bhakti, to show the path of surrender in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Balram as Nitai. Dina hina yada chilo Harinama Udarilo Tara Sakshi Jagai Madhai. So what did they do after coming here? With this chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they delivered even the most wretched souls. That is Jagai and Madhai. During Nityananda Tridas, we can discuss more about this story. These are the most fallen souls at that time in Mayapur, in our group. Even these two wretched souls were God delivered by the mercy of Lord Chaitanya and Nityananda. And now Jagai and Madhai are everywhere. At least in my heart. I am the combined incarnation of Jagai and Madhai. At least my voice. My only hope is Gauranga and Nityananda. Only they are the hope. No one else. No one else. Next. Aha Prabhu Nanda Sutta Vrishabhanu Sutta Yuta Koruna Koro Varo Narotama Dasya Goe Nadevi Ranga Pai Toma Vina Gerache Rama. So Narottam Das Thakur is telling, O Lord Krishna, son of Nanda, accompanied by the daughter of Vrishabhanu, Radharani, please be merciful to me now. Narottam Das says, O Lord, please do not push me away from your reddish lotus feet. For who is my beloved except for you? Please don't push me away from your lotus feet. This should be the mood of every single devotee, every single sadhaka. Because Krishna has every reason to make us get away from the process of bhakti. Isn't it? Convinced with this? Krishna has every reason for it. Because still we are engaged in sense gratification. Krishna was sarva dharma parityaja. We are not able to do it. With this one reason, Krishna can eradicate it. But still, Krishna is so merciful. Still, he'll be with us. No problem. He'll just, in 16 rounds, 4 regulative principles. You're doing very easy, please continue. Increase your bhakti. Time, quality, increase your bhakti. I'll help you. Still, Krishna's place is Paramatma in our heart. He will never reject us. That is why he is the most merciful personality in the whole creation. Inside the creation, outside the creation also. He is the most merciful personality. That is why we can, with heartfelt prayers, with full faith, we can take the shelter of the Lord. Oh Lord, please don't kick me away from your Holy Spirit. Please don't kick me away from the Krishna conscious society that is ISKCON. Oh Prabhupada, please don't kick me away. Please keep me in the fold of Krishna consciousness and help me progress more and more in the path of bhakti. So Gauranga Nityananda, Radha Krishna are only our hope. And how do we get the mercy of Radha Krishna? Through Gaur Nitai. But how do we get the mercy of Gaur Nitai? Through the Parampara. But how do we get the mercy of the whole Parampara? Through our immediate Acharya, that is Srila Prabhupada. But how do we get the mercy of Prabhupada, the Acharya, immediate Acharya? Through his descendants, through his followers. The only mercy is our superiors, our spiritual masters, the Acharyas, who can bestow the mercy of the Lord upon us. That is what we sing now. Samsara dava nanalida loka tranaya karunya gana ganatvam praptasya kalyana gunanavasya vande guru shri charanarvindam. So this particular stanza, this 4 lines says, so there is a is a quality, the ocean of mercy. Who is that? Krishna. And there is a huge forest fire. Can we vanquish the forest fire with the buckets of water? Or our water tanks, where are we going? No. So we need rain to mitigate the forest fire of material existence. For that, we need the mercy, the beautiful qualities of Krishna. But how do we get it? Through Guru. So Guru or superiors, Acharyas, carry the mercy of the Lord in the form of the clouds and comes to the fallen conditioned souls in this material world and shower that rain of mercy upon us. So until and unless we get the mercy of our superiors, Guru, there is no question of we advancing in Krishna consciousness. Let's take this to our heart. There is no question of getting mercy. So we have to hanker to get the grace of the mercy of our superiors. Oh hey Vaishnava Thakura Doyara Sagara Yedase Koruna Kori. Oh Vaishnava Thakur, you are the ocean of mercy. Please shower your mercy upon me. Or else there is no hope for me. There is no hope for me. Krishna se tomara Krishna dite paro tomara shakti ache Amito Kangala Krishna Krishna bole Naidava Pashe Pashe. Oh Vaishnava Thakur, Krishna is your property, but I cannot get this until unless you bestow upon me. I beg you, Dhaitava Pache Pache coming behind you, please give to Krishna. So this point should be fixed in our heart. Until unless we get the mercy of the Guru, we cannot get the mercy of the Lord. What is the last line of Samsara Dava? Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado yasya aprasadan nagati kutopi. So without the mercy of Guru, we cannot get the mercy of the Lord. That is for sure. That is the fact. That is why Vishwanath Chakravarti wrote this. That is why Prabhupada gave us this. To recite this every single day to understand this. So you should hanker to get the mercy of our superiors, acharyas. But how to get their mercy? Any replies? We catch their hold of feet. Prabhuji, please give me mercy. We offer flower to Prabhupada after Guru Puja, holding Prabhupada, give me mercy. Do we get like this? No. We get their mercy by following their instructions. There is no other way, no other way, no other way. And we have infinite instructions. Infinite, unlimited. But as Bangaloreans, we got the instruction to make Bangalore the first Krishna conscious city. That is the goal of life, nothing else. We should make Bangalore the first Krishna conscious. Every single home, every single person should chant Hare Krishna Nama. That is our goal, nothing else. So you have to give Krishna consciousness to the other person. But to give Krishna consciousness to the other person, first thing is I should have first. If I don't have any commodity, how I can give to other person? So that's why I should be advanced in Krishna consciousness first. Janma sarthaka kori karo paropakar. Now Prabhuji, if you're telling this, we are doing so much of preaching now. Book distribution is coming up. We do book distribution, Bhagavatham distribution, everything. We are taking FOE classes, we are giving classes, guiding the people. Aren't we doing paropakar? Actually, we are doing our own upakar. Janma sadhaka kori only here. Because the actual preacher is Prabhupada. He is the preacher. We are just instruments in this mission. We have pen, right? Everyone has written. All of you, many of you are writing notes. Now when you are writing the notes, can we tell your pen is the one who is writing? No, you are the one who is writing. But the pen is just an instrument. So similarly, we are just instruments in the hands of Prabhupada. But Prabhupada is the actual preacher. So by engaging in this preaching activity, preaching service, we are also getting advancing Krishna consciousness. But the actual preacher is Prabhupada. But let's compare Prabhupada's preaching and our preaching. In span of 12 years, 108 temples. But here, to make one center into two, we're struggling a lot. To make one base into two, so much of struggle. To get one devotee into base, so much of struggle. Initially, to call a person, Arey Bhaiya, please come for a session. So much of struggle you see. Doing so much of big Janmashtami, so many people coming, registering them is a big thing. After registering, making them come for the session is another thing. After the attending session, expecting them and helping them to come to the base, that is another different thing. Very difficult. So, no, all of the preachers you can. But what Prabhupada has done, no one can do it like this. No one can do it. But why Prabhupada could do such an unimaginable task? Because of course he is an Acharya coming from Vaikuntha, no one can match it. But still, we see his disciples, his followers, they also could not match it. But they could do huge effect in Krishna consciousness. Huge effect. Because they have become pure devotees. So until unless we become pure in our heart, we cannot change the other heart's person. This for sure. So first and foremost important instruction what we get from our superiors is we ourselves advancing in bhakti. We ourselves becoming pure devotees of the Lord. Then we can give that purity to our brothers. Then we can give Krishna to others. So till that point we cannot do maximum amount of preaching. We cannot do it. So this is the first instruction. We advance in our own practice of devotion service. So wherever you are, if you are out of the base, please come to the base. If you are in the base, try to increase your quality. The rounds, chanting, come to minimum 16 rounds. Increase the quality of our reading, hearing. If you are in the ashram, increase your quality. Let's increase our quality and increase our services, responsibilities. Increase our desire to attain Krishna. Intensify our desire to attain Krishna. So wherever platform we are, just have to get to the next level. Then actually we are doing some service. then actually we are following instructions of our superiors. And when we become pure devotee, the effect will be completely different. With a small pastime, I'll end today's class. So I was going through Dhruva Maharaj pastime yesterday. So in Dhruva Maharaj, he went to the forest, he followed the instructions of Narad Muni as it is. And he was sitting on one leg, huge tapasya, 6 months. He could see Krishna face to face. Can you imagine 6 months? One semester. Just imagine we also 6 months chanting intensely Hare Krishna, Krishna comes in front of us. And he's bold. But we should be ready to do the tapasya what Dhruva Maharaj has did. And Dhruva Maharaj is doing deep tapasya with this Ashtanga Yoga process in pure devotional service. He's doing this. So there, few slokas it mentions. So with this tapasya, with this intense devotional service, he could capture Krishna in his heart. And Krishna is the, what do you call, the most vastest person. His weight is unlimited because from only everything is coming. So when he captured Krishna in his heart, it's mentioned, the earth went half of the way down. Because Krishna came in his heart. And he stopped breathing also. Dhruva Maharaj. Without breathing is doing this. And because of this, the whole universe got choked up. And all the demigods got trembled. What's happening here? We'll die. Everyone goes to Vishnu. And they ask, oh Vishnu, oh Lord, please help us. What's happening here? Then Lord tells, no worries. My dear devotee, Dhruva Maharaj is doing great tapasya for me. To please me because of you that happened. You don't worry, I'll go. I'll pass by, don't worry. So there in the purport, Prabhupada writes amazing things. This 5-year-old boy, with this intensity of devotional service, he can influence the whole universe. So similarly, if we become pure devotees of the Lord, if one becomes pure devotee of the Lord, he can influence the whole society. He can bring them into the fold of Krishna consciousness. That is what we see in the life of Srila Prabhupada. At the end of the introduction, Prabhupada writes in Bhagavad Gita, even if one becomes pure devotee, one person becomes pure devotee, I consider my mission to be success. Because this one personality can influence the whole world. So after getting this human form of life, we have to reach this stage, become a pure devotee of the Lord in one life. Or else, again, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Doshanu Darshanam. Again we'll come to the process of devotion service, no problem. We'll keep on continuing on. But how long will we make Krishna wait for us? Krishna is waiting. He has unlimited tolerance. He can wait for us, but it's up to us. How long should we make Krishna wait? No. Krishna, done. This life, I want to continue. Some gratitude should be there to Krishna. He has done so much for us. He came down, gave Bhagavad Gita. He came down as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He left his family just to give us Bhakti. What are we doing? Prabhuji will take one more life. Hare Krishna. So Krishna has done so much for us. He sent his devotees, our acharyas, our superior has done so much for us. At least for their pleasure, let's advance in bhakti. Let's not take birth again, once again this human form of life. We got this rarest gift in the whole creation, that is human form of life. Let's not waste it. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Prabhuji, so much you did, very nicely, heavy class. Where will there any questions? Yes, bro. It's only time of one question I can do. Yes, sure.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, thank you for the wonderful class. So, in the four-legged species, so you mentioned that they are all Manushya. So, in the four-legged species, only the one who are following the regulative principle and are not doing any sinful activities, are they considered those four-legged, or all the human beings, which are two-legged?
All the human beings which are mentioned in the initial class, initially, Manushya, the definition, Niti, Nideshwara, Nideshwara, Nidhi. and even demigods also comes under this 4 lakh species. So depending on one's intelligence and consciousness, these 4 lakh species are there. Okay, hope this answers your question. So thank you very much. So attentively hearing. I thought everyone will sleep, but you so attentively heard the class. So please pray for me also, that whatever I speak, I may implement in my own life. If anyone get offended, please forgive me. So whatever, if any good things are there in the class, it's all the mercy of our superiors who trained me. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki
Hare Krishna. So we'd like to thank Charu Krishna, Krishnacharan